Did you know that AHS saves even more homeless cats by putting them to work? We're going to tell you all about our Working Cats program and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good morning and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this Saturday. Now, the Arizona Humane Society has hundreds of kittens who are either in a loving foster hero home or are almost on the adoption floor, and we need your help to save little ones just like Mark and Tom here. From just tiny tots to a little bit bigger tots, we'll show you their great transformations throughout the show. And yet another adorable kitten who hasn't made quite as dramatic of a change since being rescued is adorable Mac, who has the cutest little squishiest head ever. We'll introduce you to this sweet boy in just a bit. And while those kitties didn't have a mama to care for them, another area we're in need of help with is for our nursing mamas and their pups, including adorable Samantha here. Oh my goodness, how cute is this family, Perry? And how cute is she? Look at those belly rubs.
She is really cute, a little tricolor chihuahua. You don't see them very often. She's only 1 year old, and yet she came into us from our reach out program with two little pups nursing from Navajo reservations. So she's a little Navajo right here. And she was approved. She's very healthy. She was approved for our maternity suites. That's the MUTT maternity suites. She went there and spent some time there. Eventually, she went to a foster home, and the foster said she did really, really well. If you think she is cute, wait till you see her pups later on in the show, little Maya and little Momo. You know, we talk about fostering a lot, and some people will tell you, well, geez, I can't foster one, let alone three. I'm just telling you from experience, it is actually easier to foster several animals. It's a lot of fun. And then when you add mom to the bunch, it actually makes things even easier. She's going to do a lot of the work for you. The pups are going to play together. The mom will take care of them. There really is not a lot for you to do. Just oversee them, make sure they're safe and they're healthy. But other than that, not a whole lot to do. You saw Crayola and her crayons on the screen there. They are looking for a foster home right now. It's, again, really, we supply all the supplies you need, everything you're going to take care of. Medicines, if they're on such a thing. You foster them, you bring them back to the shelter. Maybe you adopt, maybe your friends adopt. It's really, really rewarding. Go to our website, azhumane.org/foster, and see all the pets we have available that are looking for a foster home right now.
Oh my goodness, and you know what? Who doesn't love playing with crayons?
That's right.
You know, it brings a lot of great memories, and when they're furry crayons, even better. Thank you so much.
There's got to be a Sienna in that group, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah. And cornflower and stuff, you know, we got it. Thank you so much for that, Perry. Now, we saw Mark's adorable photo in the beginning of the show, and he's paired with his sweet sister here as well, Christine. What are these adorable kitties' stories?
Well, these are 10-week-old short hair with a tuxedo that Bree's holding. His name's Tom, and this is Evie, and she is a tabby. And they were strays left in a box outside of an emergency animal clinic and turned over to Arizona Humane Society. They were only 2 weeks old when that happened, and then the vet exam determined that they were healthy, so they went off to the bottle baby ICU, and then they went off to foster just for weight gain.
Oh my goodness, and fostering is so important. Like Perry was saying, they set you up with everything you need, and you really feel supported during the process. I've personally fostered quite a few kittens and cats myself, and I found it to be one of the most rewarding things I've ever done in my life. You're opening a spot up in the shelter for other sick animals and animals that need help, and you're getting that, you know, love and attention and giving them a quiet home for them to recover from. Recover in, and it's just so absolutely rewarding. But definitely check it out, azhumane.org/foster, and it really just warms your heart how wonderful these pets are and how much they trust you to help them through their journey.
Oh my goodness, and how much they love using you as a perch. So cute. Thank you so much for that information, ladies. And do you need a helping paw with dog training this summer? Sign up for our group dog training classes during the month of June and July to get 15% off. Enroll your pup in our engaging indoor activities with our certified trainers to master their skills anywhere, from the basics to fun tricks. This is not only a great way to help your pet learn potentially life-saving tricks like leave it and stay, but also a wonderful way to bond with your pup while staying cool in a safe environment. Visit azhumane.org/training and use the code STAYCOOL to get that discount. And now, speaking of training, I saw this not so little one doing some tricks earlier. Hopefully she'll be able to do it. But you know what? Any motorcycle lovers out there are going to absolutely love this pup. Who is it, Lisa?
Okay, this is Harley, and we're going to try this. It never seems to work on TV. But Harley, sit, sit. Yes. Okay, speak. Harley, woof, 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 woof. Speak, speak, woof. Okay, well, like I said, it doesn't always work on TV, but take my word for it. Down. She was speaking before we went on TV. But this sweet house hippo, look at her. She is 4 years old, and she is darling. She came to us initially in February. Her owner reached out to the Arizona Humane Society for some help, for some assistance. They couldn't keep her. And so we partner with Heidi's Village here in town. And so we took her in under our care and made sure she was healthy. And our vets found she had a little heart murmur, but they were able to get her spayed and vaccinated, and her owner wasn't sadly able to take her back. So she is back with us now, ready for adoption. And trust me, she speaks if you say the word woof, and I had a handful of hot dogs too. But she is looking for someone that is willing to allow her time on the sofa. And the best part about our dogs over 50 pounds right now is they have a waived adoption fee. So this sweet girl could come home and stay with you. No adoption fee. It is waived. And our dogs get updated weekly, daily, and hourly on our website. So if you are thinking to add to your family, adoption fees over 50 pounds are waived. So any dog over 50 pounds, and we are really struggling to get these big guys homes right now. So if you would love an additional house hippo, she will find a corner sofa and she will just fit right in with no adoption fees. So check out our website, azhumane.org/adopt, and you can sort through the dogs and see who is going to be perfect for your house.
Oh my goodness, that face is so cute. She has the classic pity smile. There's that close-up. Oh my goodness, she knows how cute she is. Thank you so much for that, Lisa. And we saw this little one's photo earlier in the show, but just had to bring it back. I can't get over how tiny his little head is, Stacy. He's such a cute baby. And a feisty baby.
He is a feisty baby. He is so cute. This is little Mac. He was brought in as a stray. He was found alone sitting under a car and brought in, had a vet exam, and was found to have a kitty cold. So he went into foster for that kitty cold and to gain some weight. One thing to know about Mac is that he's very particular about his litter box. So you want to make sure to keep his litter box super clean. Also, one thing that Mac and I want to remind you about is our summer 50/50 raffle is currently taking place. It's a great way to make a lot of money and to help our pets. The winner gets half of the jackpot, which is currently at $41,000, so that's a good amount. And then the other half goes to help our pets, so it's a win-win situation for everyone. So Mac here wants to remind you to go to azhumane.org/50/50 to find more information, and also to come on down and see him because he's ready to play and wrestle with you. This is Mac.
Oh my goodness, with about 10 days left still to even raise the funds more, that is going to be a good chunk of change to help a good amount of pets. Thank you so much for that reminder, Stacy. And like we mentioned at the beginning of the show, have you ever wondered if pets could have jobs? Well, AHS's Working Cats program says yes, while also saving lives. We'll tell you all about that coming up after the break. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now today we're talking about an absolutely life-saving program which allows us to be able to save hundreds of cats each and every year. It's our Working Cats program, and here to talk to us all about it is Bridget Daly, one of our incredible Working Cats program clients. Bridget, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, we are so excited. We're so glad that you are such an advocate for it. And for anyone who's not familiar with our Working Cats program, it's a great way for us to be able to place homeless cats that are not suitable for indoor living, whether they're in a barn or whether they're in a warehouse, and it is also an environmentally friendly way to be able to have pest control as well. So Bridget, wanted to talk to you a little bit. How did you learn about the Working Cats program and what inspired you to sign up for it?
Yeah, so I first learned about it about 3 years ago. My husband and I uprooted our family and moved to a farm about 4.5 acres in southern Phoenix. And honestly, it was just out of necessity. We really wanted to farm the land in an environmentally friendly way. We knew we didn't want to use any pesticides or chemicals on the property. And we also had a big rodent problem. So I turned to a woman named Val, who works for the Arizona Wildlife Support, and she was a huge resource for me. So she brought in her wealth of knowledge on how to care for your land in an environmental way. She does a lot of work with owls, in particular like burrowing owls and barn owls. And one of the things that she found was that a lot of us are using, poisons for our rodents, and it's affecting all the other wildlife around you. So I became really interested through her. She had mentioned Working Cats as a program to look into, so I reached out to the Humane Society, and they were just wonderful. They provided me all the resources I needed for the program to get started.
Oh my goodness, honestly, it has such a trickle-down effect when we're able to help our environment in an environmentally friendly way.
Yes.
And now, like we mentioned at the beginning, this program has allowed us to save at least almost 300 pets last year alone. Now, what has been your experience acclimating the cats? How was AHS able to help you as you were learning the Working Cats program and getting your adorable kitties, who are absolutely so sweet?
Yes.
How was that experience for you?
The experience was wonderful. I can't say enough good things about the Humane Society. Being a dog person, I had never owned cats before. Like this kitten, I have no idea if it likes me or hates me right now. But we had never owned cats. My husband and I are both working parents. We have 3 kids. We bought this farm. We're totally overwhelmed, and the Humane Society provided everything we needed. So they gave us all the stuff to start off. So a crate, instructions for how to handle the cats and what to do next. And really the most important part is you acclimate them to your property so that they know where home is and they come back for food and water, but that they're hunting around the property to get all those rodents that you want. So great experience overall.
Oh my goodness, and you shared some absolutely wonderful pictures too. They're getting along with your chickens and ducks, but they're doing the job that they need to do, which is wonderful. And speaking of the Working Cats program, this is a wonderful way to be able to help these pets with an average cost of care of almost $1,300 for each one of these little ones that come through. It's only a $25 adoption fee, and you get everything that you need for each one of the pets. Why are you such a big advocate? You reached out to us about wanting to talk about this program. Why are you such a big advocate about the Life-Saving Working Cats program?
I think it's twofold for me. The first thing is that really we live in this society with quick fixes. We have a quick fix for pretty much everything out there. And so if people have a rodent problem, they're often turning to the poisons and calling the companies to come out and take care of it. But there are other solutions. And although there's that acclimation period for cats, for the Working Cat program, once they get started, I'm convinced that they do a better job than any poison can out there. I also think it's just really important to be a steward of our environment, and especially now with owls and their habitats being decimated with all the development and everything like that, it's important to just think about how we can give back. So it was our little way of just making sure that our property was doing more good than harm, and doing that life-saving work for the cats as well. So we were just really excited to be a part of it, and being animal lovers ourselves. If we can have cats that are really cute, as you guys saw from the photos, they can run around the property, and they're also, given a home and a purpose. It was a win-win for us.
Oh my goodness, I absolutely love that. We always love hearing these amazing adoption success stories, whether it's through a rescue program or an actual adoption. For anyone out there who is maybe wanting to learn more, maybe they're on the fence about this program, what would you say to them?
I would say do it. I think there's a lot of cats that are in need. Like you said at the beginning, a lot of these cats are cats that might not otherwise have a home, and you're giving them a purpose. And like I said, it was a win-win for our family. But the Humane Society sets you up for success. And if there's anyone that's listening that's even interested that may not have a property of their own that is suitable for a cat like this, if you know of local businesses or anyone that has like a warehouse or anything like that, it's a fantastic solution for your rodent problems that you may be having.
Oh my goodness, Bridget, I could not have said it better myself. Thank you so much for being such a huge advocate. Thank you so much for taking the time here. Leo and Marble are absolutely adorable. They have a wonderful home, so thank you so much. And if you're interested about learning more about our Working Cats program, you can visit azhumane.org/workingcats to get a pair of adorable kitties for you as well. And speaking of adorable kitties, make sure to stay tuned. We have more adorable kitties who aren't quite working cats that are hoping to go into their forever home. That's coming up after the break. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now we have an absolutely adorable little bun who is as cute as can be. And what is so great is that kids can interact with pets just like this at our camps, Perry.
They can, Kelsey. This is little Winston, and he is a 9-month-old little long-haired bunny. He actually came in as a stray. It still blows me away to this day that there's stray bunnies out there like this. He came in, we examined him, and he had to go to foster for the RHDV2 virus quarantine, which we've talked about. He passed that with flying colors, and here he is up for adoption now. He is a very, very sweet hand-tamed bunny. He hasn't moved an inch. He's laid in my lap for quite a while. He's wonderful. You talked about interacting with these little critters like this. We have our camps that allow kids to do that. And you know, we have some openings right now for our positive service camps. This is a specially designed camp for neurodivergent and specially abled teens between the ages of 14 and 17. It not only is a very, very safe environment for them, it's going to teach them some great skills that they can possibly use in vocation down the road or even just for recreational use. It's a great, great camp. The hours that the kids spend in those camps can also be service hours. So if your kids are looking for some hours to pump up their resume or possibly their college application, this is a great way to do that. Go to our website, azumaine.org/camp, and read about all the various camps we have.
Oh my goodness, and they are so fun. I wish there was camps like that when I was younger. Thank you so much for that, Perry. Now, every week we usually show off an adorable pet who needs a little TLC in a loving foster hero home. This week, Carrie's not here in studio with us. We're joined by Carrie Hughes, our foster manager at our Papago Park location, to be able to show off even more pets in need. Carrie, take it away.
Hi, foster heroes. The summer temperatures are definitely here, and the kittens are there as well. We have over 100 kittens right now seeking foster homes, and one of our greatest needs are underage kittens that just need a little bit of weight gain. Our 2 kitten nursery rooms are completely full, and we would love to have you step forward to foster any one of these cute teeny tiny tots. This right here is Mittens, and Mittens is looking for a foster home for about 2 weeks. That's the standard time frame for any of our weight gain kittens. We will provide you with all of the supplies, the food you need, and work through any information on how to transition kittens from our neonate food to our Hills Kitten food. We're here to support you along the journey. When we opened our Papago Park campus, a special new addition to our medical areas is our Meowternity suites, and that's where we are right now. Our Meowternity kennels are full, and we are seeking foster heroes to take in mothers, queens as we call them, and their litters. Now we have Snow and her fluff balls that are seeking foster, as well as a couple other families. So if you're interested in helping raise a family of your own, this is an amazing opportunity. Mom's going to nurse the kittens. You'll help them wean and provide them with gruel and kibble when it's time. Mom's going to help socialize the kittens, and when it's ready, we'll bring the whole family back. This is a really fun opportunity to foster. As kitten season progresses, we do see some kittens here in the shelter that don't know that humans are there to help. And we have some kittens that need some extra time in a foster home to provide them socialization skills. These kittens, like the ones right here, haven't had any interaction with us as humans, and so we're going to ask that the foster hero give them their space. Our behavior team will work with you to provide guidance on how to really work with these kittens and provide that interaction. It starts by just hanging out in the small room that you have them in, letting them come to you. And slowly, every now and then, we'll increase the level of activity that you have with them in hopes that soon their behavior will turn around. Oftentimes, it just takes your patience to be able to win the trust of these kittens so that they can find their forever homes. Dog lovers, we certainly didn't forget about you. We have some amazing puppies and adult dogs that need your home today. And don't forget, all of our cats that need foster homes are not listed on the website. There are so many that we can't even get them all up. So please reach out today. Text, call, email. We're super excited to hear from you and hope that many pets will find their foster homes this weekend.
Oh my goodness, yes, we have literally more than 100 pets who are in need of foster right now, so make sure to visit azhumane.org/foster. And speaking of pets who have benefit from foster, we saw these adorable little ones, Mama earlier, and here's a different picture. Oh my gosh, absolutely adorable. And you know what, we are joined by a beautiful helper today as well. Ladies, take it away.
These adorable, sweet Chihuahuas are Samantha's puppies, and they're 9 weeks old and super friendly. They are reach-out pets from the Navajo reservation, and AHS took them in at a week old, and they went off to foster, and they're just doing great and ready for adoption now.
Yeah, and our puppies, when we get them in, they're all well socialized, but that is an important part of it. So we found Malia here on Channel 3, and she's helping socialize the puppies. But not only that, but vaccinations are important. AHS gets our puppies off to a good start for vaccines, but they require a series. And on June 25th, we are going to be having our low-cost mobile clinic out, and it will be at our thrift store in Mesa. And starts at 7 a.m., but you do need to have an appointment for this one, so go on to azhumane.org/events and get yourself scheduled in there to get some low-cost vaccines and keep your little puppies socialized and vaccinated. That's most important.
Oh my gosh, it is very important. And you know what? More importantly, I think these puppies are going home with you, Malia. I'm not sure. Don't change that channel. We'll be right back with a couple more adorable kittens, including this cutie here. Welcome back to the show. Now we have an absolutely adorable before and after of this little one here. I am just loving all of these transformations. Look how big he is now, Bree.
He's so much bigger than that photo. When I got in the studio and I got to meet him in person, I had already seen that photo that you just saw, and I was totally in love, but I was laughing because his belly is much bigger now. He is happy, healthy, and ready for adoption, and he is just such a little sweetheart. He needed time in foster care to get big and healthy and happy. And of course, we had a wonderful foster hero do that. So we are thankful for that. This little sweet kitten would be great in your home. Oh my goodness, such a cutie patootie, and he's already dressed for the occasion. He's got his tuxedo on. Speaking of tuxedos, if you want to wear your tuxedo to Red Robin coming up this coming Thursday, the 27th, they are doing a wonderful fundraiser for us. We're 20% of the purchases that night. If you mention AHS, that 20% of the purchase is going to go towards the Arizona Humane Society. So it's a win-win. You can pick up dinner for your family, you can eat in, you can take out, and it helps support AHS. So Red Robin's in the Valley, Thursday the 27th.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be such a great event. And speaking of great events, we know it's quite a bit away, but our educators are very busy, and there's an awesome event coming up later in the year. But first, let's see this adorable transformation here. So cute, Stacy.
Oh, this is little Travis, and he is so cute and ready for cuddles and just ready to love on you. But Travis and I are calling all Valley teachers, ooh, I guess that includes me too, to join Arizona Humane Society for the first annual Educators Night. And what you'll be able to do at that event is to join dozens of other educators and learn about different educational programs. And one of those is the AHS Compassion in the Community program. You'll also get animal teacher meet and greets, get the opportunity to network with other teachers, and you'll get to tour our new Papago Park campus, which if you haven't seen that, it is beautiful. So that is a major reason to get down there and just see all the things that they're able to do and all the more ways that we're able to help animals. But this is such a fun event. So go ahead and go to azhumane.org/events for more information and to sign up.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be such a great night. We're so thankful to all of our educators and our education and outreach team for putting on great events as well. And speaking of thanks, we have a special thanks to Bridget for joining us and talking all about our wonderful working cats. Remember, we have waived adoption fees for dogs 50 pounds and over. But you know what? We're going to see you right here next week for Pets on Parade and more adorable cuties. We'll see you then.